We made a video a couple of months ago regarding how to set up Google Classroom with Schoolhouse teachers. And something that we've heard a lot of questions about since that time is how do you actually get started? How do you save the PDFs? How do you get that put together? So we wanted to kind of backtrack a little bit today and talk about how to actually go in and get that first step started. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to schoolhouseteachers.com and choose the subject that you want to start with. If you have a lot of kids, this may take some time, but honestly, putting in several hours effort, a couple of days effort at the very beginning of the school year to get everything set up and flowing smoothly is going to work out better for you in the long run. They say you get what you pay for. Well, you get out of it what you put into it. So one of the classes that I have set up for my children already is Introduction to Architecture. So I've come over here to this class. When you open the class, it's going to tell you a little bit about it. There is a certificate of completion for when your child finishes the class. There's the course outline, the sample, and we've gone to the Getting Started, the class lessons page. In the architecture lessons, you have two options. There is the option to download all of the class lessons together or to download them separately. And then there's the lesson plan. Your lesson plan, I should have opened that a moment ago, is going to tell you, that's like your teacher plans. It tells you what should be done every day. Now, if you are using Google Classroom, you're going to see how I divide that up in a moment. But let's say that you don't have very good internet. Like, we don't have good internet. That's why when I make videos, I'll have everything pulled out ahead of time. If you don't have good internet, my suggestion is to take a USB stick to the library and download this massive file. Then you can either read them on your PDF. You don't have to have internet to be able to use Adobe Reader, or you can print them out and make a textbook if you so desire. If you're going to be using Google Classroom, you're probably going to want to use these individual lessons, and you're going to download all of these into a file. This is not my architecture file. This is actually my drive-through history file because I haven't got this put up yet. So you're going to download all of them into separate files and then get that all separated and ready to go. This is what your lesson plan looks like. It has all the lessons for you to check off, and then it also has what you do each day of the week. Okay, so if you have bad internet, use the option to download all of the lessons together. Take it, put it on a stick, on a USB stick. You can either read them online. I don't know why I said that. You can either read them on your computer or your e-reader, or you can print them out and make a textbook. If you're going to do it through Google Classroom, download each of the files separately. And this is our Google Classroom. If you'd like to know more about these classes up here, I have another video about the online classes that we have set up. But right now, I'm going to look at my private classes, which are two classes that I've set up for my own children to use. We're talking about architecture, so I'm going to go into my private class, which is going to take a moment to load. It's nice being in rural Oklahoma. All right. No, you can't enter my private class. Even with my code, I won't let you. Okay, so my kids go into the classroom in the private class, and all of those lessons have been set up. So lesson 34, the U.S. Capitol. When you went over here, lesson 34, right here, is the U.S. Capitol. What I did was I uploaded that PDF, and then I took the information from the teacher lesson plan and told them exactly what needs to be done. I don't care if they do all this work on Monday. I don't care if they spread it out through the course of the week. On Friday, they owe me all of this work from the U.S. Capitol lesson. I give my kids a little more flexibility because they have proven themselves and they are a bit older. But that's the easy way to put this in. I hope that that answers some of the questions people have had about how to get started. It does take some time to get started. Anything worth doing is worth doing right, Mama? So yes, you might need to put a little bit more time in it than you had planned at the beginning, but you're going to be set up for the whole year, and your kids are going to have that ability to work independently. We will see you later from Homeschool on the Range.